Right, Gills fans, welcome back to the 1893 show. Welcome to Bella's car, not the home of football. We're around the corner from the WAM stadium.
Wake me up before you go.
I think before we go any further, obviously,
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The 1893 is super excited to announce our first ever partnership deal with Drip Sock, the drippiest, grippiest socks in the game. If you're looking to get yourself a pair of anti-slip socks for your next football game, or you just think they look incredibly stylish and would like a pair yourself, head over to Amazon now. That's right, they're on Prime. You can get them tomorrow and use our discount code, which is in the description below, to get yourself a pair as worn by Gills striker Macauley Bonne.
I addressed it on Twitter about my accident in the week. I think you got something you wanna say about that for the camera.
I hope you're alright, mate.
That's not what she was going to say. What she actually said on the way...
What was I meant to say?
No, what she actually said on the way, and what she actually started singing more to the point was...
yeah!
The old Macauley Bonne chant, but put my name in there. But I'm okay. Thanks, mate.
That's alright, we'll get that going around the WAM stadium when we're 3-0 down.
I don't think anyone's going to catch on. But for all the people that have messaged me, thank you very much. I am okay. My car is not. It could have been a lot worse. But I've walked away pretty fine, apart from a dodgy back, which was already dodgy anyway, and a couple of bumps and bruises. But apart from that, we're all good. Saying that, I was all good up until we saw the team sheet, when I got really excited when we started off with Turner and then Mackenzie.
He's back.
Rob Mackenzie
no more
back in the
Clark.
side.
Right back.
We might come on it.
He might.
Back. But Rob Mackenzie is back in the side. And then the other big news comes up front.
Yeah. Tom Nichols comes in for Ashley Addison. We've got that Nichols-Hawkins duo again. Now, if you've watched the 1893, if you watched the past couple of videos, you probably know how we feel about Tom Nichols as a footballer. Nothing against him as a boy. I'm sure he's lovely. However,
he's fucking shit. He's fucking shit.
Why are we not starting Bonne and Hawkins together and giving that a run?
Macauley Bonne must be going somewhere, right?
He's got.
Surely he's got to be going somewhere.
He's on the bench.
How have you looked to that side, right?
However, Ashley Addison is not.
Okay, I'm going to assume he's injured. But how have you looked at the last couple of weeks and gone, Tom Nichols is start? Yeah, he's done well since he's come on. He's been shit. He's been awful. He doesn't look interested. He's shit on the ball. He's just shit.
Offside.
He's just shit. I'm really annoyed. This is where he goes a fucking hat-trick today as well.
I mean, to be fair, that would make up for it. So, if he could.
If he scores that trick, I'll rescind my earlier comments. But if you want to go through the rest of the team.
Yeah, so Turner, Mackenzie, Masterson, Ogie, Aimer, Malone, Coleman, Dieng, Mahoney, Nichols, Hawkins, and then on the bench got Morris Alexander, Max Clark, George Lapsley, Jaden Clark, Johnny Williams, and Macauley Bonne. Yeah.
I'll be honest, I'm not very up for this. I always am once we get in the ground.
Once we're in the ground.
I always am.
Yeah.
Proper away stand today.
Yeah, and it's raining as well, so.
Proper away stand.
Proper away stand. No roof in the rain.
Yeah. In the terrace. Come on.
Also get to play against former Gills goalkeeper Joe Walsh, who's on loan at Accrington from QPR. I think that's the only other former Gills player in the side, but correct me if I'm wrong.
No, I'm pretty sure it is. Obviously, they are a side that I don't think they're well in form.
No,
but I think they're a bit like us, where people have expected them to do well, given that they came down and some of the players that we're able to keep hold of, but they haven't quite performed to where they need to be. We are dead level on points.
Yeah.
So it is set to be quite a good game. I think I'm pretty sure, and correct me if I'm wrong, but without looking at the table, if whoever wins today, if results go their way, can jump into the playoffs.
That would be a nice way to finish the day. However, I can't see it happening personally.
I think today's a real test. Obviously, we've had two very positive performances in the league.
But against sides at the bottom of the table, you've got to be beating the teams around you, really, haven't you?
I think the Sheffield game was also, if you take the positives out of it, I know we lost 4-0.
There were positives in there.
There are positives to take out of it. Today's probably the big test of. I think we're finally starting to see a system that he wants to play.
Yeah. Players
that he thinks are best in those positions. So it's a big test of it today against a good side.
I think if we win today, it's a proper show of character first of all, but also doesn't write off playoff hopes for me. As it stands, I get we're not like far out, like you say, a win today and a couple of results going our way and we're in there. But for me, in the back of my head, just how we've been playing and watching the football we play, I'm like, that's not a playoff side. But I think if we win today, today
would be a real statement of we're not only beating the sides down the bottom. Even if we win 1-0, it'd be we're not only beating the sides down the bottom by the odd goal. We are beating the sides around us, and this is the type of game you got to win if you want to be in the playoffs. You've got to beat those sides around you.
Exactly.
So big test. I don't know. It's always been a happy hunting ground for Gills. So you know what? I'm gonna do one. I've done the normal prediction, like a proper prediction, the last couple of weeks, and it's not done well. So I'm gonna do a out there prediction and go 7-0 Gills.
On the flip side, I can see us losing 2-0.
It's always been a happy hunting ground though.
Yeah, but
last couple of years
we stink.
Stinky.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's hope we don't stink, and let's hope once we get a rat burger in us, we're proper up for this.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's have it.
As always.
Out the Gills.
Out the Gills. Scores. Keep pushing. Don't do that to him. He's up.
Fucking scoring a brothel, did it?
Hello, it's half time, it's 0-0. First 20 minutes of the game. We looked lively, we started well, I thought. Looked right in the first 10 minutes, and then in typical Gillingham fashion, 20 minutes passed, and then we decided that was the shift done.
I'm going to slightly disagree. Okay. Because we've actually been, they've had better chances.
Yeah.
But that's purely because they kind of think that's on the counter when they're on the ball, right?
Yeah.
It's not been like they've been dominated.
No,
all their chances have come when we've got the ball and they flipped it into attack. The issue comes when we get into an area, really good area, when the ball goes into the striker, who takes about 15 touches before he wants to do anything.
Yeah, we don't shoot.
We don't shoot, and instead of turning towards the ball, we turn away, we pass it off, pass it backwards.
Yeah, I'm sick of the ball coming back to like the lone defender here in our half, and they've got all the time in the world, and the decision is to then pass it back to Jake, invite all the pressure. For what?
Everything is going to be quicker.
Yeah.
That includes Jake. I know you lost it a little bit there.
I did, because it was just that moment, right? He's got the ball in his hand, and the only two people that are up there are Tom Nichols, who is in a bit of space, and I think Mahoney, maybe out that side, who wasn't in space. That weren't going to win. And everyone's like, oh, quicker. I'm like, what's he going to do? Pass it to Tom Nichols, and what's he going to do with it?
That's not how you were screaming.
I was, yeah. Because after watching that first half, what's Tom Nichols going to do? He keeps slowing the play down when we're on the attack. He'll stop with the ball, just do something. He winds me up. And there's all this talk about him going to Swindon. Why is he playing today?
Fuck off.
Why is he playing?
You know what? This is the biggest thing for me. There's all this talk about him going to Swindon, Macauley Bonne down the line. Why is Tom Nichols starting and Macauley Bonne down the side?
It's apparently the deal. It's done. So finish it.
Yeah, apparently his deal's done.
Yeah. Why is he still playing? I don't know what the score is.
You know one thing we haven't seen since Clement's game as well, which I don't think he's a regular footballer, I don't think he'll play by first team. But a lot of players have gone out on loan, so obviously, but we don't see the likes of Bodo or any of our youth team getting near the bench these days. It's not being funny, I'd rather him be playing.
That's true, because I get why you're wearing the shirt, you'll give 100% for it or whatever, but
realistically, a loss isn't going to hurt you, is it? Because you know you're jogging on, you're on your bike.
It's as good as gold, and you can see that in the way he's playing. Last season, yes, when he came in,
We've also got a second prize of a fantastic hospitality package.
But not this season. No,
building into a season where we want to be promoted.
Yeah.
Ollie Hawkins, I think we made a good point in the first half.
05352, and if you have that
Does everything he needs to do.
He's not, he's not your goal
going to score
scorer.
15
He is the, like I said to you during the half, he's been really good at holding that ball up in play. Yeah. But Accrington have had the better chances. We've been pretty average. Anything else you want to say?
There's not really much more to say, mate.
Yeah, it's been a bit shit and a bit boring. Just play the ball quicker. Subs, it's got to be.
Macaron, mate.
Yeah, that's the only one I care for. That's the only one I care for. Get Tom Nichols on the pitch. Anyway, up Gills.
Toasted chicken and
Yeah. The hippie gravy.
That's the ball. Why are you fucking...
Okay, so it's the day after the Accrington Stanley game. It's 8:10 in the morning. I am about to head off to football, the joys of a 10 a.m. kickoff on a Sunday. But I just wanted to kind of talk about yesterday's match, because what a win that was. You know, we put a tweet out saying it wasn't perfect, but in so many ways it was. That win meant so much. From like a personal aspect, from me, from Alex, it meant a lot, and we both kind of needed that win after, you know, a rough couple of weeks between us. And I don't know, it felt like a win, and for me, football hasn't felt that good in a long time. But then you think about it, and we're 3 wins on the bounce now, you know, back-to-back away wins, you know, in the league. That you take the Sheffield United game obviously out of the equation, but yeah, that felt like a proper win and a proper football day out. The atmosphere from the away fans was incredible yesterday. Really boosted the game for me. Probably one of the best we've had all season, actually. Yeah, look, first half we had all the possession, we had all the corners. You can have as much of that as you want, but it's not going to win you games, it's not going to score you goals, is it? We just weren't taking our chances, and we weren't actually shooting, really. But, you know, second half we went 1-0 down, and it kind of seemed to wake us up a bit and shift us into a different gear, which I think we need. And sometimes I said to Alex in the car when I drove him to the station on the way back, you know, you got to go backwards to go forward sometimes, and if that's what woke us up and kept us in it, yeah, happy days. I think to win football games from behind shows real character, and the performance that the boys put on yesterday, especially in that second half after going 1-0 down, you can't fault it, really, can you? The one thing I will say, it's an absolute crime Macauley Bonne's been sat on the bench for the past couple of weeks. Look, I know the club, the rumour is the club have some issues with, like, him, I think, in terms of, like, the car crash he had, like, at the start of the season. But at this point, right, I imagine he's paid his fine. I imagine the club's spoken to him, so just let him play his football now. You know, I don't care where he parks. I don't care if he crashes his car. You know what I mean? As long as no one's injured, he's crashed his car and whatever, and he's still at training the next day. As long as he's scoring goals on a Saturday, I don't care. And I understand it's different from a club's perspective because they want to stay away from negative media and all that. But at the same time, like, by doing that, you're keeping yourself away from the playoff spots as well. And I know which one I'd rather have. So, yeah, I think they kind of need to accept that one, accept that it's happened, and just let him and let the club move on from it as well. But that's my only real gripe. Today, I'm in a great mood, was in a great mood the whole way home yesterday. And like I said, football's not felt like that in a while. So, I think beating a team around us, you know, Accrington were directly above us yesterday for a brief moment of time until MK Don scored in like the 97th minute. We were in the playoffs, so it's doable. We move on to Forest Green next week, which the away fixture was a bit of a boring game, bit of a nothing game, but hopefully on the back of this little run of form we can take something to, well, we can, you know, show our football when they come to our place. Yeah, I won't be there for that one. I'll be up here in Nottingham, but the following week, MK Dons, I will be there. Enjoy your week, Gills fans. Enjoy the win. Up the Gills.
Right then, Gills fans, that is the game done. As you'll already know, it finished 2-1 to the Gills. Yes, that's right, the Gills came from behind to win 2-1 in the second half. I'm going to keep it really short and sweet in this outro. Lots of positives to take from this. It felt, I said to Bella after the game, it felt like a turning point, that win, in terms of the come from behind, beating a team in and around us. Yeah, we've had 2 good wins against teams down near the bottom of the table. This team, you know, they're above us at the start of the day, level on points. So to beat them is fantastic, and to do it from behind is great. I think we sounded like the first half was a bit lacklustre, but the second half, after we went the goal down, which was disappointing, we really got ourselves back into it. And you know, Macauley Bonne looked fantastic, obviously getting the winner, great for him. Obviously a fellow member of the Drip Sock family, so well done to him. You know, we're a big supporter of him here, and I've personally been a fan believer that it's criminal that he's not been in the side. So good to see him back on the goal, and hopefully that's going to spur him on to get more, and hopefully he does stay with the Gills. I think he is, or could be, not the full answer to our problems, but is definitely a better option than Tom Nichols for me. But look, it was a really positive display. I thought, you know, we could have had 3 or 4 in there. There's a chance for Bond, there's a chance for Nichols. You know, there's a couple of good chances in there, but ultimately, best thing is 3 points. I thought Clements' interview after was great. I said to Bella while we was there, that start of the game was probably the best away atmosphere I've been in this season. And then it really livened up once we got back into the game. Obviously, it went a bit flat because the football in the first half was a bit flat, but once we really got ourselves back into it, I thought it was fantastic. It was a fantastic day out. Exactly what I needed, exactly what we at the 1893 needed, and exactly what the Gills needed is on to Forest Green at home. You know, a game which, you know, so we drew to them just before Christmas, and it's a game that is a must win in my opinion. You know, we've got to keep this run going, got to keep these wins flowing. Let's see how far this little streak we find ourselves can take us. But look, I'm gonna end that short and sweet. If you haven't already, go and check out the guys over at Drip Sock. Thank you very much for partnering with us once again. The drippiest and grippiest socks in the game. That's something Bella has said in her little ad that we put at the start of the video. So buzzing for Macauley Bonne, fellow member of the Drip Sock family. So well done to him. Massive congratulations. Massive well done to the Gills. Honestly, I'm absolutely buzzing. Obviously, it's the day after that I'm recording this, so you can't really see my emotions, but me and Bella, we left right on the full-time whistle because of my train. But it was serious celebrations, and we really do think I haven't watched back her after the match thoughts, but I know as we were walking by the car, we both agreed that that really did feel like a turning point in our season, a bit like the Grimsby game did earlier, and you know, a turning point for the worse against Grimsby. This really felt like an upturn for our season, so let's hope it's just that. Let's hope we see some sort of activity in the transfer window. Bringing in some of those players that we need to replace. It was good to see Robbie back in the team. I thought we looked 10 times better with him at right wing back. And Jaden did well when he came on. So, look, thank you all for watching. Make sure you go and check out Drip Socks if you do want to get hold of a pair of grip top. Make sure to follow the link in the description below and use our discount code for 10% off. Thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe. Let us know what you thought of this one and let us know if you agree with what we've said. And as always, up the Gills.